Alright, hey there guys, this is a video of my hero beat. Yeah, let me just go through the deck and a little bit of why I run, or what you should be running if you're running this deck. 3 alias, because you need it. 2 T-King, because first turn T-Kings are ridiculous against anyone. Stops pods, stops a lot of stuff. Cyber Dragons, because it's a big beater that you get for free. Also baits out warnings, bottomlesses, and all that junk. Also personal favorite against all this Kycoo running around now. Chimeratech like crazy, especially mained too. Breakers, because it pops warnings or baits out the warnings too. Because people would rather warning breaker instead of leave them on the field to pop their warning. BLS, because you run so many light and dark targets. I mean, like, come on now, shouldn't even be a question. Trag, because you need more dark targets for BLS, and it's alright. Gorz is just a good OTK stopper. Stratos, because you need them, and if you're not running them, you're an idiot, even if you run like 2 emergency calls. Honest, because you have that many light targets, and with BLS it's just broken. Kycoo, because it stops enemy BLS is coming out, Chaos Sorcerers, Hyperion popping, and also stops the Christia from coming out because it removes 2. Kycoo's great. Gale, because it's the best tuner out in the game, hands down, better than Bull in my opinion. Shut up. Yeah, better than Bull in my opinion because it gets over Stardust. Can a Bull get over Stardust? No. Exactly. Effect Veiler, it's kind of iffy right now in the main. I think I might side him out for Penguin because I was enjoying Penguin better than Effect Veiler, especially with all these crazy gachis. Grandmole, because he's also great. Bounces back those pesky stuff like Christia's, gachis, just whatever. Bounces back like a crap ton. So great. Waste deep prisons, waste warnings, waste mirror force. It's a good card. 3 pod, because you need the searching. You need to be able to add the right cards to your hand all the time, like mainly the alias and the sparks. 3 sparks. You use your dualities, get the sparks or the dustshoots. It's just like you need the draw power in the deck. Well, enough said for spark. Miracle fusion, because I am only running 3 alias and no other Gemini targets for Gemini spark. You use miracle fusion to go into shining. Shining gets back your alias, and you can abuse your sparks again, or abuse the aliases again. Super poly in the main because there are so many decks that, you know, especially since heroes are like very versatile against the elements. There's at least like 1 hero for every element except dark right now. But even when you're playing a dark deck, they usually sync out for something that's not dark. Rhoda, because you need the searching again. Reborn, because it's a staple. Dark Hole, because it's great. Heavy, because it's great. 1 MST, because I couldn't find room for a second, and it's just, with double breaker and triple sparks, I don't think it'd be a problem, especially when you have heavy on the field. Double D prison, debating whether they should be bottomlesses or D prisons. Well, I kind of like D prisons over bottomlesses, because it feels like when you have an alias on the field and no sparks and a set D prison, it feels like your opponent is hesitant to attack because they think they're going to attack into a spark. But instead they just run into a D prison. Or vice versa. Warnings, because they're great. Don't muck the lowest rarity. Solemn Judgment, dustshoot, just too good right now. Dustshoot, especially first turn. Like duality into the dustshoot first turn is great too. Then you get torrential tribute, hero blast to get back the sparks, aliases to get sparks out again. Also destroys those like pesky floaters like Reaper and mirror force. So that's the main. Just gonna go quick over it one more time. Sorry for the quickness and the motion sickness. And my dog's barking like crazy. Well, not like crazy. For the most part, I wouldn't be wanting to hollow this deck out. So if you have any hollows, higher radios and stuff, hit me up and look up my trade video, which I'm probably going to post before this video. Oh, and time for the extra deck. So much cards. Okay, let's place it on top. So we have 1 Ab-Zero, 1 Gaia, 1 Great Tornado, Nova Master, even though you don't run fire targets, but against GBs, you know, get that Herc out. Shining's greatest E hero so far, next to Ab-Zero. Draco Knight, Draco Request, because you actually go into it, especially against scrap matchups or for any scrap players still out there, or you know, that Stardust, random dragons that like poop in your mouth. Chimeratechs, because it's funny when you chimeratech everything that they have. Catastor, because you can. Brionac, because you can. Black Rose, because you can. Armor Master, because it's great, super great. Stardust, and the Utopia. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck build. I mean, like, I have like crazy tech choices, especially since like I only do 3 alias and like 3 sparks. Means I like recycle my heroes a lot through like various means. Very bizarre. I think you'd have to play against me in order to know how to see how it works out. Well, that's pretty much the deck build. I think the only things I want to showcase or end off the video with are these 2. These bad boys. Oh yeah, so pretty in their secretness. Yeah, secret.